welcome to yet another episode of The Event. Yes, the events taking place around the world. As usual, I'm your favorite host, Pastor Larry Omodia, and today in the studios of African Television in the Netherlands, I have two special guests who are going to be talking about a very special project going on in Kenya. You know, quite often we hear about NGOs. We hear about non-profit organizations that are doing charitable work. And you know, a lot of times people have been deceived into thinking that NGOs are not real, that the projects are not practical. Some of you have been afraid to donate, to send money, to help people, to give assistance to worthy causes. You know, I know on TV you're bombarded with all this information about send $1, send €1, 1 penny, save a life, do this and that. So because of that, quite a lot of people have been sort of like pushed back from helping and giving hands. But I can tell you today in the studios of African Television, I have a very special lady in the Netherlands who's been doing some real practical things on the ground in Africa. She's Dutch, but you won't know by the way of the things she's doing. But I also have a gentleman who has taken a trip all the way from Africa. I'm not telling you the state, the country yet, because I want him to do that. But I have a man who traveled all the way from Africa to the Netherlands because of a very good, worthy cause that is taking place in that country in Africa. So today, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studios of African Television, Miss
Marion Vendevoort
and
Mr. Philip Kaindi.
Philip Kaindi is the man who flew all the way from Africa to join us, and Marian is the coordinator of the project that is taking place in Africa. So I'm going to let them talk to us about why they're here. So let's start with you, Philip. Welcome to this lovely weather. Are you cold yet?
No.
I see you're wearing turtleneck.
Yeah, outside, but now here I'm warm.
You're warm inside. Tell me about which state, which country did you come from Africa?
In Africa, I come from Kenya. I was born in the north of Kenya, Mombasa.
So, go ahead.
There where I was born, and now I'm working at the south coast of Mombasa.
Okay, so welcome from Mombasa. Did you bring us some of those Kenya coffee?
Yes, I did. I have some coffee and I have some tea.
Good man. And Miriam, you're welcome to the studios of African Television. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Marion Vendevoort. I am from Holland, born in Holland, actually in Munich. My father is from Egypt. I have been traveling all over the world. I saw a lot of poverty, which always struck me, and I don't like inequality because I think everybody has an equal right, in this case, to have water or whatever, or a human life. And I ended up for a holiday in Kenya, and I saw a lot of poverty also there, and it really hurt me. And I fell from one to another with people to help the employment, stimulate employment. And I ended up with buying a plot, building a wall around it. Actually, people did that for me. Digging a water hole and installing a water pump. And then somebody told me, my girlfriend Marion, you are stimulating the employment and you're giving people water to drink, like we used to do.
Okay, but this is where, in which place?
This is in South Coast Mombasa, in Kona Emsa, Kona Yamusa, to pronounce it correctly.
Okay, so let me take you back. How did you two get to meet? How did you form this relationship? Let's take that back to Philip.
I'm a hotelier. By my profession.
Hotelier. What does that mean? I've never heard of hotelier.
I'm a hotelier. I work in a hotel, in a food and beverage department.
Okay.
In the resort in South Coast Mombasa. It's called Leopard Beach.
Leopard Beach.
Leopard Beach.
Oh, Leopard Beach.
Leopard
Okay.
Beach, yes, it's the name.
So you met her at the beach or what?
Initially, I didn't meet her at the beach, but I met her at the lounge. She was sitting there. She was very busy doing something for her work. Then I went there and asked, Marion, I've been seeing you around all the time, but I don't know what you are doing. Then she said, oh, you can check. She had brochures, interesting, talking about water project. Then I was saying, I'm also doing the same. How can we work together? Because I came from a place where there's shortage of water, And my dream, I wanted to bring it up by giving the community water. That's how we met with Mario. Yes.
So you're both partners in water.
We do, yes.
So in water, let's talk about where you are in Mombasa area.
Yeah.
What is it like, water for people to wash, to drink, to take care of their daily affairs? What is it like? Does the government have a good water system?
Yes, they have a good water system, but all in all, it's not enough, because there are those people, there are those community who stays in a rural area. They don't get the really nice water system. They get water from the borehole.
Okay, what is the difference between the borehole and the government water system?
The water from the government is, they have a very organized manner. We have big machines, water are treated and then is transferred to taps, and then you get from the taps water. But this one is from the borehole. You drill borehole and you just pump it from the borehole.
So Mariam,
Marion is washing his hands with the water is coming out. The pump have just been done and we are testing it so people can, the way you see the people here, they're washing her legs, and the people are happy now they can drink water here. Marion, are you happy?
Yes.
Okay, good luck.
So Mariam, you got involved in the water system from the Netherlands, or was it when you went to Africa? How did you get involved into this water project?
When I went to Africa, nothing in Holland, because I didn't know actually that I was going to end up like this, very positive. I just ended up in Africa, and I saw that I could do something, in this case with Philip Kahindi, because he is a person from nature. He's taking his life very seriously, with a big smile and a big relaxation. And he is really eager to help his own people. And so actually we start working together, and we seems to be a good team, which was very nice. And then I got interested in the people, the communities. And then I saw I could help people getting a job. People can drink water. They come to me and they say, when are you going to install the next water pump? So I'm going like, excuse me. And so it was growing, and that is actually, I am doing research, learning and to know more about the culture and the water problem over there.
So this is where we are now.
Yes.
What I'm gathering from talking to both of you is you are helping to provide borehole water in Kenya. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very correct.
Yes.
So your project is to supply and provide water to the rural areas of Kenya.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, and you have done something in the past, I understand. Could you tell us, Marion, have you done this before?
I have never done this before, only when I came the first time to Kenya. Then with the other people, the community I used to work with, what I told you, I bought a plot, built a water hole, etc. And then people could live on that water hole, which we digged, the water came out, people could live on that. And my girlfriend told me you can stimulate employment. So lots of family are helped with these projects, because everybody has a job, and it goes very far stretched, because you have large families, so it is not only one person who digs the water hole, no, he has a family, and that has a family, etc., etc. So that is actually what happened, so you're going further. Fortunately, or unfortunately, the other community was only eager and very working for themselves and not for the community. And where Philip is from the north coast of Mombasa, also where the area is more nicer to work, more people, you can help more people, like that 6,000 people, and they are more interested in helping, doing it pamoja, which means in Swahili together. So that is more, it gives more effort, and it is nice working, and then you can grow in a focus area where the population is 6,000, which you can oversee. If you're talking about a couple of million people, it is, for me, in this case I'm talking about myself now, it is too big. But this whole situation is perfect for growing, actually.
So, okay, you said it's too big. You're saying it's too big for you to handle alone, or because what I'm hearing you is you buy a land,
Yeah.
Because you don't get the land for free from the government
No.
in Kenya?
No.
Can't you get it as a citizen?
Well, for now, we with one project we got the land from the government. But with my project, I started first. That was my own investment, my own money.
Okay, so the first one, you bought the land with your own money.
Yes.
Now, this next project, the government has been able to work with you and giving you a land.
Exactly.
Now you have the land. What is next?
The next is that we have done two projects, one water pump and one public toilet. The project is called Wash Shower and Go, and at that particular place in the trade center in Matsangoni Kilifi, the government has given us the land. But I think Philip Kahindi can explain more about that.
Yeah, let's hear from you. Tell us about the land from the government. How did you get it? And how big is the land? How many boreholes can you put in the land? How many people are going to benefit from the water? Let's hear this.
Our focus on these issues, we were planning to do 11 water wells.
11 boreholes
Yes.
from the land.
From the land.
So it must be a very big land.
It is, it's a big land.
Okay.
And we are talking about 6,000 people living in that place.
In that area.
In our idea, initially, we were to buy land and install water borehole for the community.
Okay.
But I came to sit and I said, this country is not only for Mr. Philip and Marion. We go to the local government. Gentlemen, we are non-organization, but we would like to work with you to help the community together. So they say, fine, where do you want to install the borehole? Then we said, there's a such area we decided to put it. We talked to the people, they accepted. We were given a free land.
Beautiful. So the community gave you the land just like that.
Just like that.
Now you have the responsibility now to put the borehole there.
And we put it one last year.
Oh, you put one already there?
One is there.
So now you need like 10 more.
We need like 10 more.
In the same line?
Yeah, in the same line.
But how much does it cost to drill, and tell me the process of getting to where the water is?
We have two ways of drilling boreholes. One with machine, two manual. Manual.
That sounds very difficult.
It is difficult, but when we come into service-wise, it's very easy to clean the well.
Okay.
With borehole, with machine, it sounds very quickly, but when it comes to service-wise, it needs more finance.
Okay.
So the first one we did borehole with machine, but the second one we are going to do it manual because we want the services to be very and very clean. Well.
Very clean.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's cleaner when you do it manually than when you do it with machine?
When you do it machine, it needs more finance because the machine has to clean. But when it's
when you say more finance, more money.
Yeah.
But you don't have the money.
More money.
You don't have the money.
We don't have more money to.
The community did you ask the community for money?
It does, but you know, for 20 liters, they pay 3 shillings, Kenya shilling, 3. So we are weighing how we can do it easy.
Okay, so how deep in the ground do you have to go in Mombasa to get to water?
37 meters.
37 meters
37
before you can
meters.
Water, clean water.
Yeah, 37 meters. Sometimes you get fresh, clean. Sometimes you get
muddy, dirty.
Salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get dirty, muddy water, what do you do to make it good for people?
We working with Ministry of Water Development. They have chlorine. They have the system. We put it, and then the water becomes fresh.
So when the water comes from the ground,
yeah,
it goes to something like a container.
We have a water pump. It pumps to a container, a water tank. Mm-hmm. So it's treated, and then it's
treated in the tank.
It's treated in the tank,
and then people can drink it.
Drink it.
Now, in this area of Mombasa, is it really an issue for people to have water?
Very.
Tell me how much of an issue is it? How difficult is it?
The difficult issue and what is important is we have different people staying in a different far away and many kilometers. And those who stays more than 10 kilometers, the ladies especially have to walk on top of their heads.
Carrying the
jerrycan of 20 liters, walking on a 10 kilometers to look for water. So to me, I found it is difficult. It's changing. We have to
and with baby on their back sometimes.
Yes.
And sometimes with firewood.
Yes.
And water together.
And it's all. So I found it very difficult. I found the ladies are doing more work than it's not.
So you are here to try to help the ladies and the community to have easy access to water.
And as well to employ the ladies as well.
How are you going to employ them?
I employed it this way. We install the water. Water is ready. Now, somebody has to take care of this.
Manage the provision of the water distribution.
Of the water, the fishing. So, let's say she's in charge. One lady is in charge. So, from the community, they're paying 3 shillings. So, 1 shilling is for the lady who's working. In every 20 liters, the lady goes with is 1 shilling for her. 1 shilling for the maintenance. 1 shilling in case I have people to come a conference and we discuss about the issues.
For administration.
For administration.
Which shilling is for you, for profit, to buy your next house?
I don't want, I'm working volunteers to the community. I'm not working to make myself
Okay, you
rich.
just said 1 shilling for the worker, 1 shilling for the maintenance, 1 shilling for the administration, no shilling for Philip.
No.
No shilling for Marian.
No. That shilling of administration, I'm also having a bottle of water instead.
A bottle of water?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I
That's noble. That's very
noble.
Nice. That's noble.
The moment I say I count myself putting the money in the pocket, this thing
goes down. The project goes down.
And that is the integrity I have.
And the community get mad and they take the land from you.
Yeah.
You have had this project before in Kenya, and I understood the city of Den Haag, or you had some kind of government support in your previous. Can you tell us about this?
Last year we had our first benefit actually. I didn't know that was going on. It was that was going to happen. It was in November, and the werkgevers servicepunt of the government of The Hague, actually the employment agency of the government of The Hague, gave us the opportunity to have a benefit in their building. So it was actually donated through them, through the government of The Hague, because I'm working for my small business for years, so my network is very large, so they give me the credit, and they trust me, I think, and that's why they did it for me, and that was the first benefit. Philip also was there, and it was a huge success, because with that money, we could install the water pump and clean everything, and just raise the whole thing, starting these projects, making name in the world. So that was actually a very good opportunity to do.
So come to the event, people have to pay to attend?
They have to pay 30 euros, that's including food, very nice food, very nice drinks. There's also including a donation. And it is not, because the speakers are there, they're only speaking for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. So it is not supposed to be an evening only speaking. It's supposed to be an evening where everybody is enjoying themselves. They can speak, they have music, everything.
Now, let me ask you, so, okay, you're going to get 30 euros per dinner. You're already paying for the food, for the venue. I don't know how much money you expect to raise to go and make a borehole in Kenya. And you're talking about 10 boreholes or 11 boreholes. How do you expect to fund this project? Besides the fundraising dinner tomorrow, what is your plea for funding? How do you plan to fund your next projects? What do you want from people?
First of all, we have an auction. People can buy like a week holiday in the north of Holland. We have a very nice sporting resort in The Hague. The owner of that donated a very nice wellness treatment, very special, near the Hilton Hotel in The Hague. It's all for the auction. That is one part of fundraising at that particular evening. That's one thing. Then people donate, that's one thing. Then we sell articles. We have articles which are handmade in Kenya. We sell them through the web shop, which is actually a display. They can also buy tomorrow evening, and we have a fair this weekend. And then Get It Done has submitted this project again to fundraising for the next borehole, and I think we do it slowly. My focus would be, and my goal and my wish would be, to raise like 15,000 euros. I think that is too high fetched, but you never know what happens. Next week we have a meeting with a fish company, Den Dulk in The Hague, who can't come to the benefit, who invited us to donate something. So we are talking from different kinds of interests. Angles, exactly.
What I'm picking from talking to you is nice. You need about 15,000 euros.
Yep.
Now, 15,000 euros is for one borehole or for the entire 10 boreholes?
It is for two.
For two.
Yeah, including the generator and the little house where you put the generator in, because there is no electricity in the jungle, in the bush. So we need 15,000. Then I think you are playing equal with the Davis and Shirtlift company.
Yeah.
We're working only with local people. So we are working with Davis and Shirtlift, which is a very reliable water installed pump company and whatever. And they also build other
So
things.
it costs you about 15,000 to get one borehole. I mean, two boreholes.
Yes, two.
And this puts a little profit to the administration as well. Have
Yes.
you considered that in the 15,000?
Yes.
So we can safely say right now we are looking for about, we're talking about 10, so 15 times 2, who's got the mathematics? I'm looking at about maybe 300,000 to complete the entire project.
What do you think, Philip?
If we do 15 and 15, it's 30
Yeah.
and 60 and
It's true.
right?
Yeah.
275,000.
Yeah, it's true.
75,000. 75,000.
Yes.
Like, so we need about 75,000 euros to complete the entire project.
Exactly.
yeah.
In that
So,
area. Yes.
In that area.
Exactly.
And then when we succeed, we can move to another area.
Exactly.
Yes.
So with 75,000 euros, we can give how many people water in Kenya? 6,000 people? Or more?
Or that time, 6,000
6,000 people.
people are staying there. 6,000 people.
Can we make the water free for them at 75,000 so they don't have to pay this 1 shilling or 2 shilling?
The idea of paying 1 shilling is, you say, we have come to donors,
Yes.
and they have given us water, they have given us machines
Yes.
to work. But if the machine breaks down,
We need to fix it.
we don't have to go back again to the
To say,
donors.
oh, let's fix the machine. So we have to keep maintaining.
We have to keep it maintained.
Okay, so we have to at least it's also put, because my concern is in this rural area, we talk about these women,
Yeah.
and we talk about people who want to feed their cow, water, and animals, and
Yeah.
my problem is, do they have the income to spend this 1 shilling? Because if there's a woman in the village and she doesn't have a husband or she doesn't have the shilling, then she's going to be without water. So is it possible that we can make the water absolutely free? I believe that water should be free for everybody. I believe we can make water free for anybody in the community. I don't think you should ever pay for water. So what is the plan to make the water absolutely free? Can we do that?
That is very true, but nothing for free stays. Other people don't work for free, so
Yeah, we have
they
to pay the
don't- they have
workers.
to work the workers. You need
Or
some.
maybe we can raise
That-
money
that-
to
that-
pay the workers.
that's why
See,
you stipulate-
Philip, you have come to Europe
Yeah.
and you have come to Netherlands, the
Yeah.
home of NGO.
Yes.
This is the capital, the world capital of helping people.
Yes.
So I'm making an appeal that we make water absolutely free. Maybe for this 10,
Yes.
we're going to make this 10 and we're going to charge, but we need to put your goal further than.
Yes.
You understand?
I
We
do.
should make free water for Mombasa. Free water for Mombasa. This is my goal. This is African television support of
Yes.
your project.
Yeah.
We raise the 75,000 and then we look for how to make it free. Is that you
That's
agree with me?
That's a good idea. Yes.
Okay. So world, we're challenging you right now. Wherever you are in the world, you're watching this program. Stick Team Pomoja. What is the meaning of Pomoja?
Together.
Together. World, let's come together. Let's make water free. But in the meantime, I need you to contact the information on the screen and get hold of Marion and Philip. €1, €10, €50, €100. Let's make a contribution to a good cause. I know you've got the money. I know you don't know what to do with the money. You can at least say, hey, I'm helping somebody. You can see on the screen pictures and videos of what has been done. Lives depend on it. Health depends on it. Good moral belonging to the world. Make these people feel good that at least they don't have to walk so far for water. We've got water here, we pour water away and we drink water, water all around us. And yet there are people who are dying because they don't have access to water. So I want you to support Philip, who has taken a trip all the way from Africa, and Marion, who's been doing this in Kenya. I want you to support them by sending an email and making the account is on the screen. Send us some money. Let's help these people in Kenya. This is not one of those gimmick. It's not one of those fake things. You can see it live. It's happening. And if you want to come with us to Kenya, you're welcome to come down and see what's happening there. Now, before we close this, any last comment? What do you want to say to the world, to the people about supporting Stick Team Pomojo?
Whenever you do something we are doing, just believe in your dream, follow your intuition, and even if it is 1% on a drop, whatever, just do what you want to do to help people to have a better life like you have yourself.
Thank you. And Philip,
welcome.
Take us home.
I have tomorrow. I have a big challenge because money was raised last time, and other people have not seen if things has happened. So first, I have to give the people, okay, this money is back again. The money you gave to this man, to the community, the money has done this, exactly what's it. And then, and part of this, we have a journalist from here who visited us, and he saw what we have done.
Good.
So, I'm still preaching and advocating, raise more money, still serve the people, and you have the integrated team to rely on it.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I'm challenging you wherever you are once more. Let's make free water for everybody. This is a project that African Television is proud to be partner of. This is part of our corporate social responsibility. If you have an NGO, you have a good project that you're doing in the world, and you want the world to hear about it, hit us on African Television. We'll be glad to tell the world about what you're doing. But right now, we are committed to raise 75,000 euros. We want to send Philip back to Kenya to make sure that before the year runs out, all these boreholes are up and running. I challenge you, pick up your phone, call the number on the screen, send €1, €10, €50, €100, whatever you can send. Help give water to somebody in Mombasa area in Kenya. Let's save a life. Make women's life easy. Help somebody. Get up and make a phone call today, or go to your bank account and do the transfer right now, because it pays to help. So until next time, that's how we do it on the events. African Television, favorite host, Pastor Larry Amodi. I'll see you. God bless you.